Housing inventory is up to its highest point it's been to in a year. Still not very high. We're going to talk about it on Today in Mortgage. Hey, what's up, Dreammakers? Welcome back to the show where we're talking about what's real, what's hype, and what you should be paying attention to out there in the world of mortgage and real estate news. It's Today in Mortgage, and look at this. He is in the studio with me. We got Rich Jefferson here. How you doing, Rich?
I'm great. Good to see you, sir.
Coming in from out of town. Why are you here, Rich?
We're here for the Giving Network. We had an event today that we did for the Kids in Need Foundation, and we packed backpacks for kids at Emerson Elementary here locally in Houston. So we all got together and did that. It was a great event.
That's right. You can check out some of that content on our LinkedIn coming up this week, and you'll see how we at the network are blessed to be a blessing, and we believe in giving back to the community. And so that's a local school that's right next to our corporate office, and Rich came in from Arizona for that and some other things, and now we got a chance to talk to him here live, doing it together today in Mortgage. And so, Rich, what are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about a Housing Wire article, but real quick, while we're talking about giving, I just want to say, for the people in our industry, obviously things are a little bit tough financially, but when it comes to this fall and the giving season, keep in mind that oftentimes your time and your effort and your muscle is more valuable than a financial donation. So reach out to any group or charity in your area and contribute some time to them, because oftentimes they don't get enough volunteers to do certain things. So if you can't afford this year to do a financial donation to some of these foundations or charities, give your time. I'm sure they would appreciate it.
Time is important. Definitely. Good word, Rich.
Yeah.
So today we're talking about something that we've been talking about a lot, and that's inventory.
Yeah.
Tell us what we're looking at today.
Well, this article that we're referring to in the Housing Wire is kind of weird, right? We were just talking about this. It's like it doesn't really make sense. So there's 495,000 total single-family residence listing, unsold right now, but listed. That's not a lot of homes.
No, it's not. No, I mean, just kind of. For those that maybe not know, where would it be in a normal year?
I would generally be at 3 million.
Yeah, big difference, right?
Yeah.
So we're way below that.
That's a healthy environment, is 3 million nationally.
Right, and so we're way below that right now, but we actually are at the highest point that we have been since the end of 2022. And so there's a lot of things that go into that. Rich, what are some of those factors that are playing in?
Rates. I mean, rates. I mean, there's a lot of things. And obviously the price of homes. So when you've got your price of homes up and your rates up, you automatically eliminate a lot of people that no longer qualify. So that, it's a dangerous place to be. We're in a real delicate area in the housing and finance area. And I'm hoping for a break here this fall or maybe early next spring.
Yeah, so what's going on, I guess, is that we have a lot of people just sitting on their homes. They don't want to sell because they're going to have to buy into something else. There are a lot of people out there. We talk about the demand. There's a ton of people out there that want houses, but not all of those people that want houses are qualifying. Is that right?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. It's pretty simple math.
Yeah, so it's just a really weird time out there for everyone.
It is, and the weird thing about it is what the concessions by sellers are up 38%.
Right.
Just in the last, quarter? So, I mean, that's what that tells you is you have sellers that are finally ready to sell. Maybe they're, a change in family dynamic and they have to sell, but they're putting them on the market expecting to get the prices that they were getting a year ago or even 6 months ago. But now you have less buyers, either fatigue buyers or buyers that can't qualify anymore at the new rates. So now they're actually conceding and helping buyers either, buy down their interest rates or pay closing costs. So we're starting to see a little bit more. Well, it's up 38%. So
yeah, and we'll put the link in for this article below. But one of the other things, maybe the silver lining is that we're also seeing price of home reduction. So listings that have been reduced recently are also kind of at their highest point that they've been all year. And so those things are going hand in hand because people that are selling their homes are realizing there are just not enough people out there that qualify to buy these high dollar homes.
But we're talking a small amount. I mean, we're not. I don't want people to freak out thinking we're seeing devaluation happen. Sure. But what's just happening is there's just, hopefully the listing agents are being smart and they know the market and understand that, hey, you just can't get what you were getting before. So
Right.
just price effectively in the market.
So, Rich, how are we talking to our people about this? Do we have any words of wisdom out there for our loan officers?
Oh, well, it's always the saying, get out and educate your referral partners so that they understand what's happening in the market. Also talk to the sellers about you're limited in a buyer, with your buyers at a certain price point. So you may have to come off $10,000 and get into a different price point to open up way more borrowers for that, or buyers and borrowers for that opportunity.
Yeah, and I think the name of the game right now that we're seeing and what we're talking about with our people is, like we talked about before, getting out there, educating, like Rich just said, and also just being in relationship with your borrowers and your buyers, but also your referral partners. And so getting on that phone, making those phone calls, getting those face-to-faces, and just being top of mind for your customers, but also your partners out there. Because the pool of loans and houses, like we just talked about, inventory is so low. You just got to get a bigger piece of pie, even though it's smaller. So,
it is. And you know what? You got to get out and market. For the loan officer, you got to market. Don't we have something?
So we have our free resource out there. So it helps you getting ahead while things are down. It's 5 free resources. You can go check that out at todayinmortgages.com/marketing. Again, that's todayinmortgages.com/marketing. So go check that out. It's free. Download it and give us your feedback. Rich, final thoughts about inventory, where the market's at, where things are heading?
Listen, we're making tiny steps forward.
Yeah.
That's it. We're making tiny steps forward. We got a big, Fed talk tomorrow, Friday, a couple days from now. And so let's see what the Fed says, and maybe we'll get some, unexpected good news.
Yeah.
And then we'll go into the winter and spring of next year, and hopefully we see just a little bit of help with
we'll
interest
keep
rates.
all of our fingers crossed, but in the meantime, keep getting out there and hustling. Hey, Rich, thanks for joining me in studio today.
It's great to be with us, sir.
Thanks for tuning in wherever you're watching or listening to this, and we will see you next time on Today in Mortgages. Today in Mortgages is produced by Network Funding LP, which is an equal housing lender, NMLS 2297. The content of this program is meant to be a commentary on mortgage and real estate news, and any discussion of rates and or products should not be taken as an individual mortgage or home buying advice or pricing estimates. And any commentary on this show should not be considered a promise to make a loan. All applicants for a loan must qualify, and you should consult a professional regarding your individual loan scenarios for your financial situation. Visit our website at nflp.com/licenses for all state licensing and other legal information.